Hi, everyone. It's Meryl here. I'm not sure if you're watching this through my email or Facebook or maybe on YouTube, but welcome. So I wanted to share with you my morning routine from this morning because I kind of woke up with a little bit of anxiety and I had a little bit of an accelerated heart rate. And I like to meditate every day, and it's kind of hard to do that when you have like a monkey mind going on, all these thoughts, and you can't kind of get clear, right? So I did some EFT tapping, and I just wanted to share with you what I did so that maybe you can try it for yourself. I know in the workshops that I teach, a lot of people tell me that they have trouble meditating, but every time we do EFT tapping, they're able to meditate and they feel like they get, incredibly relaxed. And I really feel that EFT, which means emotional freedom technique for people that aren't familiar with it, or tapping, they call it, is really a profound healing tool, a great alternative therapy that I've been using for a few years. And I've been recently, the last few months, studying with the founder, Gary Craig. So I have a meditation area in my home. You can't see it unless I turned around. It's in the corner over there. And I sat down and I took a few breaths and I just felt this flutter in my heart, right? And so I'm going to guide you through what I did in order to completely shifted into clarity, focus, and ease, right? So wherever you are, please don't do this while you're driving, but if you can pull over, right? And take a break, and or wherever you are watching this, just find yourself a comfortable seat somewhere or lie down in your bed if you want, or actually lying down really isn't great for the tapping part, but we're just going to take a few deep breaths, right? So in through your nose, big sigh out your mouth, a few more like that. Maybe your exhale is the same length as your inhale, so it's even, or maybe your exhale is longer than your inhale. And one more like that. If you are seated, try to have your feet firmly planted on the ground. If you are barefoot, even better, and just feel the ground. It will help you to kind of relax, feel safe, secure, a little more calm. So close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, unless you feel like you need to watch. But we're just going to do some breathing. So I'd like you to really tune into your body here. Excuse me. Come to a comfortable breath for you, breathing in and out through your nose if you can. Unless you're congested, you can breathe out your mouth. And I want you to just do a few breaths into expanding your belly. So I call it three-dimensional breath, where I got that from my advanced level yoga teacher training with Nancy Candia, giving her a little shout out. So it's like you're expanding your body three-dimensionally, right? So your belly expands forward, the side ribs expand out, and your back body expands into your seat, right? Unless you're sitting on the floor without back support, your back ribs are expanding behind you. Picturing an umbrella or a balloon opening inside your body. And then as you exhale, it deflates, or the umbrella closes and everything comes back to your midline, your center. Inhale, 3 to 4 counts. And exhale the same or longer. A few more times. As you inhale, everything expands. And as you exhale, everything comes back to your center. Right, picturing this balloon opening or umbrella opening and then closing and deflating. So a lot of times when we are stressed or overwhelmed, like I was this morning, I was breathing more in my upper chest and my shoulders, and that turns on your sympathetic nervous system. It is telling your body that you're in danger, but really you're not. True danger, you do want your nervous system to turn on and help protect you, and get your adrenaline going, and get you ready to fight, flight, right, or freeze, right? That's what your sympathetic nervous system does for you. But when you have just regular overwhelm of life in general, it could be negative thoughts in your mind. It could be, overscheduling yourself, or you have kids maybe, and it's hard to get control of them, or you just don't feel like you have enough time in your day. And you could be, you could have a physical problem or illness going on, or a struggle in a relationship, whatever it is that is stressing you out and causing you to feel overwhelmed. It's turning on this sympathetic nervous system, telling your body that you're in danger when you really are not. So if you can learn tools like this breathing technique, this 3-dimensional breath, in order to get you to calm down, and then we're going to do some tapping, which will calm you even more in order to get you to be able to meditate, then those 3 things are incredible tools that you can use on a daily basis, in order to shift your mood, shift your energy, shift your subconscious thoughts, shift from being, having the monkey mind and being unclear and unfocused to clarity, ease, and peace. And then when you do have these regular challenges, you won't be so reactive, right? Your body won't be in this reactive fight, flight, or freeze state, right? So fighting to control things, right? I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to be here, I have to go here, that's like trying to control things. Flight is ditching, right? Avoiding, covering it up with food, alcohol, smoking, whatever you might, or maybe it's shopping, whatever addictive behavior you might have. Or freezing, where you're just on the couch, I'm just putting a movie on, I don't care, I'm not doing anything, and you feel like kind of, lethargic, depressed, whatever, and you're just kind of like not doing anything, being unproductive, right? So let's come back to our breath. I went off a little bit on a tangent, but I love talking about the nervous system and what stress and overwhelm and limiting beliefs and monkey mind, being unclear does to your body. All right, so come back to your breath. Close your eyes. And when I say to you, do you feel overwhelmed? Do you have stress? Are you feeling stressed right now? What does that initial sentence or thought bring into your body? Right? Does it automatically bring in a feeling of tension in your body somewhere? Your belly, your solar plexus, in your chest, maybe your throat? Do you clench your jaw? What sensation does it bring into your body? And then what is going on in your mind? Do you have this monkey mind going on where you can't really find any clarity? And rate it all on a scale of 1 to 10. Right? 0 being nothing and 10 being the worst. All right, so I this morning was at a 7. So what I started to do was some EFT tapping. So tapping, it means emotional freedom technique, or tapping on acupressure points to help shift your energy, help shift your thoughts, helps shift your subconscious energy. So we're going to say some phrases. So it's like psychological phrases along with Chinese meridian tapping. And together it can help bring whatever you're stressing about or whatever issue you have in your life, whatever number it's at on the scale of 1 to 10, it can help to shift it down to 0. Sometimes it takes time. So have some patience with it and yourself, right? And just be curious about where you're at with it instead of trying to control bringing it down to 0, okay? So the tapping points are the side of the hand. You can tap with the 4 fingers of one hand on the side of the hand, or both sides of the hands together, this is what I do. And then some people take the dominant hand and they'll tap on the top of their head. And then you go to the sides of the eyes, or you can do both. I do 2 finger pads, not my nails, right? Do both, tap gently, and then you can do the dominant hand under the eyes or both hands, under the nose, right on the chin. And then I do all 4 fingers under the collarbone, on the skin under the collarbone. You don't need to be on the skin. I'm just saying find under the collarbone there. You can also do a gentle tapping where this V is here. You can make a gentle fist and do a gentle tapping here. And then under the arm here, it's where the breastbone meets your ribs, and tap here. All right, so those are the tapping points. You should be able to follow pretty easily. If you want, you can close your eyes. All right, so you start with your catchphrase, tapping on the karate chop point here, right? So the catchphrase is, I have this overwhelm or stress at a level 7. You can say your number out loud, right? But I love and accept myself fully. I have this stress level of 7, or overwhelm of level 7, but I love and accept myself unconditionally. And I have this level of stress or overwhelm at 7, and I love and accept myself fully, right? Relax, deep breath in, big exhale out, and then we'll go through the other points, and you'll just repeat after me. I have this overwhelm or stress at a level 7, but you're saying your level, right? Outside the eye, 1 or both hands. I have this level of stress or overwhelm at 7. Under the eyes, I have this level of stress at 7. Under the nose, I have this level of overwhelm at 7. On the chin, this level of overwhelm at 7. Under the collarbone, you can do the fist or all 4 fingers on both hands. I have this level of overwhelm at 7. And then under the arm, this level of overwhelm at 7. And then breathe. And check in. The first time I did that, it went down to a 3. You might be at a different level, right? Maybe you were at a 10 and now you're at an 8, or you were at a 5 and you're at a 2, right? Whoever's watching this, you'll be at a different level. Maybe you're already down to 0 and you're fine, right? So I'm going to do another round, right? So I went down to a 3, right? So now we're going to go back to the karate chop point and say, I have this level of stress at 3, but I love and accept myself fully. I have this level of stress and overwhelm at 3, but I love and accept myself unconditionally. I have this level of stress or overwhelm at 3, and I love and accept myself fully. All right, deep breath in. Big exhale out. That helps to shift the energy, right? And then top of the head, I have this level of overwhelm at 3. Outside the eyes, this level of overwhelm at 3. Under the eyes, you can do both hands if you want. This level of overwhelm at 3. This level of stress under the nose at 3. On the chin, this level of stress at 3. Under the collarbone, this level of stress at 3. And then under the arm, this level of stress at 3. And then check in again. Deep breath in. Big exhale out. All right, so I brought it down to about a 1.5, And then I did another round at 1.5. That brought it to 0. So you can play with this and do the same thing, right? I'll do one more round with you so that it gives you a little bit more practice, right? So karate chop point. I have this level of stress or overwhelm at 1.5, but I love and accept myself fully. I have this level of stress or overwhelm at 1.5, but I love and accept myself unconditionally. And I have this level of stress at 1.5, and I love myself fully, right? So you're loving yourself no matter what is going on in your life. Deep breath in, big exhale out, and then top of the head. I have this level of overwhelm at 1.5. This level of overwhelm at 1.5, one or both hands. This level of overwhelm at 1.5. 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 And then under the arm, this level of overwhelm at 1.5. All right, deep breath in. Big exhale out. And then you can also do a round on, once you get down to a low number, now you could do a round if you wanted on, I just want to bring it to 0, right? I have this level of stress I want to bring to 0. And you can tap on that 3 times and say your catchphrase and then go through the tapping points, right? My level of stress is at 0. My level of stress is at 0. And you can go through the points saying the same thing and see, if that works. Okay. So this is the afternoon for me. So I've already felt very clear. Like after that, I felt very clear. I felt very focused. I felt at peace. It totally calmed my nervous system. It relaxed my heart rate. And it just, brought me to ease. And I was able to meditate for a nice 10 minutes. I was just able to breathe. So that's what I was offering you today. I really hope that this helped you feel better. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You can ask if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook or my email. You can email me back or just leave a comment below and ask any questions. I feel very relaxed right now. So I hope you do too. And I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be, bringing you more videos. I've been practicing EFT for a few years now, and recently I started working with the founder, Gary Craig. So I'm feeling more comfortable sharing these videos and, and just want to help people feel better in their minds and their bodies. So please check out my website. I have an online program coming out starting next week, March 4th, called 8 Weeks to Peace and Freedom. So you can check out my website, which is merylhayton.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, my channel is Yoga with Meryl Hayton. Or please head over there. There's some gentle yoga videos and some chair yoga videos there. And if you're not on Facebook, you can follow me there, Meryl Hayton, or Meryl Hayton Transformational Life Coach. And I think that's about it. So sending you so much love and light. Have a great day. Namaste, everyone.